everybody, my name is Jillian and welcome to Frizzbiscuit. So for the past few weeks I've been on break from uni, which has been great, and I've been sleeping, and I've still been uncommonly busy because people keep deciding to come from other states and visit me, so I've been doing the social thing. But I've also been spending a lot of time recently cleaning my room because I have bought some new bookshelves to go on the walls. But in order to get those bookshelves up, it means I need to totally clean up everything and get rid of all this crap that I've just been hoarding. So while I was doing my deep excavation of my bedroom in order to try and find all the junk and stuff that I don't need anymore and just should get rid of, I found a lot of cool stuff from my childhood that I literally have not seen in about 8 years, maybe more than that, I don't know. I thought I would share that stuff with you and relive my childhood a little bit. The first thing I have to show you is my magic set. I loved magic when I was a kid, no kidding. You can't love Harry Potter as much as I did and not love magic. But I used to get all the magic trick things and try and learn how to put on magic shows for my family. And I remember I always used to go to the library and get out the books on magic and learn how to do all the tricks in there. I don't know if they should have magic books in the library since a magician must never reveal their secrets, but that's where I got my magic tricks. From that and from this beautiful 150 magic trick set. Also I have this very crushed up wizard's hat. Makes me look hella professional. Oh, I think this is, it looks like something that you'd put on you if you're going to the hairdressers, but I think, yeah, I think this is supposed to be a cape. Because all good wizards, all good wizards have a cape, obviously.
No capes!
There we go. I'm like ready to go to Hogwarts any day now. I wonder if this kind of dress would be offensive to wizards. But where would a wizard be without their magic wand? Guardium Leviosa. What the? I don't know what that does. I don't remember. So the next thing I have is pretty standard. It is a 6-in-1 magnetic game. I think I got this for travel back when we used to go on holidays a bit more. Those really long car drives. So I'd be able to play backgammon, chess, checkers, ludo, snakes and ladders, and Chinese checkers. Nice. The next thing I discovered is one of the weirdest things, I think. It's the Magic 8-Ball board game. Yeah, that's right, they made a board game for that. I don't even remember how. Let's take a look at this thing. So it had all these cards that were just very impractical. This is an awful shape to make a card. And they had this weird board that was like this kind of shape. I don't know what that kind of shape is, a 4-point star. I think you had to use the Magic 8-Ball in order to get around the board. Here's, of course, the illustrious Magic 8-Ball. Ah, Magic 8-Ball. Will I ever get a job and financial stability after university? My reply is no. Yeah, I should get rid of this. The next couple of things were weird because it was something that very clearly showed how far technology has advanced in the last 20 years. Especially in the toys that people used to play with. We didn't have Nintendo DS's or any of those complicated games. We had a cup with the ball on a string, and the idea was to try and get the ball in the cup. And it required some kind of skill and coordination that I apparently have lost over the years. Okay, hold on, I can do this. Yeah, so that was the entertainment of my childhood. I also found not one, but 2 different spinning tops. One of these is from McDonald's. These are the kinds of toys that McDonald's used to give out. There was none of those Minion toys. Hey, I remember that I liked this one because it made me think of a ballerina. Huh. One of the absolute coolest things I found was a pair of walkie-talkies. Huh. I didn't think that these would still work because they do use batteries, but let's...
Hello, this is Frizzbiscuit. How are you today? This would be a very awkward way to talk to people.
I think I need to keep these. This next thing made me a little bit disappointed myself. It's a CSI investigation fingerprint kit, but it hasn't been opened. I'm so disappointed in younger Jillian. Like, what kind of kid gets a fingerprint set and doesn't open it? This tape is about 50 years old. So we have crime scene case notes, interrogation, autopsy. The fuck? I don't think that kids should be doing autopsies. I don't. Alright. I mean, whatever works for them. We've got a very effective paintbrush. I'm sure that would be great for dusting fingerprints. Then we've got some white fingerprint powder and some black fingerprint powder. Then we have, ooh, lovely, a magnifying glass. Honestly though, this made me so disappointed in myself. What kind of 10-year-old kid has a fingerprint kit and doesn't use it? Do you guys remember this? Hello! So they had all these bits and pieces that you could make these like amazing under the water universes and houses and things, and I'll see if I can show you what the characters' faces look like, because looking back on them, they're a little bit terrifying. We have this thing. Oh, take a look at that. And this thing. Look at their faces. Are they supposed to be fish? Are they supposed to be people? It's impossible to say. I love this. We never really had Lego or that much Lego growing up, so I always used to play with this instead. And I'd make little fishies, and I'd make the little mermaids. Ooh, one of those other things I used to love when I was younger was the Bratz dolls. Do you remember those? They had like giant heads, and they were like the more fashionable, sassy versions of Barbies, basically. I still have the puzzle of them. And this girl is terrifying. What happened to her face? I weep for my childhood. Then there's this little guy here. I've never been to England, but I think my auntie must have given him to me. Hello! Nice to see you! I can't stop thinking. Growing up, I came from a very multicultural background, and I always thought multiculturalism was really cool, and most of my friends are multicultural as well, and I discovered I have all these little dolls called World Kids, and they had different dolls from around the world. So we had China, Italy, Korea, India, and Japan. I think the Japanese one was my favorite. I liked her hair. I think that's about everything that I had in my room. I just thought it was interesting to see what kind of stuff I saved. That's about all for today. Let me know in the comments what random little keepsakes you've got left over from your childhood that you're not entirely sure how they're still in your room or your house. And that's all, folks. Bye! Invest in some really good quality highlighters. Don't just go for the crappy $4 option at Kohl's, or you'll end up with some scratchy, awful, opaque felt tip marker wannabes that rip holes in your paper and ruin your notes. Trust me.